here. Give me a moment to get our cams set up so that we can see our beautiful guest and our semi-beautiful co-host.
Oh.
One moment, please.
And our good enough.
And our okay co-host.
Wouldn't push him out of bed.
Oh, that's debatable. All right, one sec here.
That's always my my roommate's barometer of sexual attractiveness. I guess sexual attractiveness. Just attractiveness in general. They're like, would you have sex with him? I'm like, no. They're like, but would you push him out of bed? And I'm like, maybe not.
Kisos, I may have an issue with the cams right now.
Why?
The Discord. Oh, here we go. Got it. We're all good. We're all good.
Okay. I was like, I can help.
Don't
worry.
We're just gonna be a sec here, everyone. We appreciate your patience. Kisos always sabotages me with these things. So
That's
Moist
true.
Breezy's there.
You look gorgeous right now.
Thank you. I've done a lot to the settings of the camera.
Tina said she's hiding in the bathroom so Wolf can't hear. Wolf is
That's probably wise, Tina.
Scream a lot when
Everyone let us know how the sound is.
So she has to hide us. Are we good? Am I too loud, too quiet?
Everyone let us know how the sound is.
No one ever told us.
Tina says my phone won't connect to Cory Stewart apparently. Well, I'm sorry, Tina. I don't mean to be Tina-phobic. All right, I'm just gonna look here and then we'll start the show. I just want to check on my phone to make sure that things are looking snappy. And then we will get moving. Move this train to the station.
I think everything looks pretty snappy.
It does look snappy. I'm very pleased.
I look a little pixelated still, and I never know why. Like, you both look normal.
That's a setting that I've purposely put together so that we don't have
it's
to...
a pixel filter.
Yeah, exactly. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 4th ever Queerantine Aftershow, hosted by me, Cory Stewart. I'm so thrilled to have our guest today. First off, this is my co-thought Kisos, the balding Kisos. And congrats on your new release, Lunar Tide, Kisos. That will come up in the links in the chat so people can go and listen to it. And now I'd like to introduce the moistest, multi-talented, mesmerizing Moist Breezy, who is here with us today. And we watched her video just recently on Queerantine. It's amazing. We're gonna get all into it. But first, Moist, where are you joining us from?
I'm in a suburb of Boston. I'm in Massachusetts right now.
Oh. I love it.
I heard you were in NYC. So is this like a hometown area?
Yeah, so I grew up here. I'm like back at my parents' house. But yeah, I lived in New York for like 10 years.
And oh my god, okay.
Yeah, last summer I quit my day job and I came up here and I've been like working on my mixtape and I have so much more space to do things like shoot a green screen video. But yeah, like I was going back and forth a little bit between New York and here, and then Miss Rona came through and
Miss Rona.
I've been here ever since.
Got you. You've been kind of going back and forth, but mostly like went home anyway before all this happened to work on work.
Yeah, so yeah, last year I came up here and like I was just, freelancing and working on my project, and yeah.
We have information on the mixtape in the chat that will be popping up soon. Everyone make sure that you click on that link and go and pre-save Moist Breezy's new mixtape that's coming out, in like 4 days? Is that right?
3.
Yeah, Wednesday.
3 days? Wednesday. Okay, so make sure you're looking for that because that link is going to pop up. What I'd love to do is just right off the bat get into our game. What we've done is, as per usual, we've come up with the dumbest thing possible and decided to do it publicly so other people can watch. I'm going to switch over from Contact to a game show music track. So, this game is called Moist Contact.
Yes.
Moist Breezy is going to provide us with 4 numbers. Those 4 numbers are going to be entered into our phones after the first 6 digits of our own numbers, me and Kisos. We are going to dial that number, and then when we do, we're going to wait for someone to answer, turn on our hair dryers, and say, contact! So, well, we're actually going to splash ourselves with water before that too, but...
You're going to aim the hairdryer yourself, right?
Oh yeah, it's going like in my mouth. It's going to be very fun, but we're actually... We're going to first try this out with my mom. Just to make sure that it works, because my mom complains that she would never be a guest on this show, and today is a new day for her. So we're gonna see if she answers, and then after that we're gonna get into the game. Also because who knows what the hell she'll say. So, calling Danielle Stewart. Can you guys hear the phone okay?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Hello, darling.
Contact!
What?
You're on the air, Mom. You complained that you would never be a part of the after show, so now you are. You are on the air.
Oh my goodness. Well, is that grand?
All right. Thank you for being a contestant on our game. I gotta go now. I'll call you later. I love you.
I love you too.
Okay,
Bye.
goodbye. So,
Yes!
I'm
so glad she answered.
that is how the game goes. So, actually, let's pick our first four numbers. Moist Breezy and Kisos can do it first.
Oh my god, okay.
Any random four numbers under 10.
Yeah.
My first four numbers
Okay.
are 2, 2, 4, 5.
Okay. So I almost read the number out loud, girl. Then I'm doxing half of my number. It's fine. I'm gonna pre-moisten myself again.
See, it's funnier if you have to do it with a sense of urgency right when they answer, though. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah. Well. I'll hold it in my hand. I guess. Okay. Let me...
Have you regretted joining this broadcast yet, Moist Breezy?
Oh shit! But I have a thing here. I have to. It's fine.
Oh.
I feel like most people nowadays don't answer the phone.
Yeah. Oh my god. If it's an answer, you have to leave a message. Hair dryer.
Oh wait, they're gonna hear my number. Well, no, they're not. It's 4 different. It's fine. Yeah, the hair dryer's in my crotch.
Please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Contact! Can you imagine getting that voice of someone just laughing and then like they're gonna call me back and be like, do you need help? Should I call a number?
Oh my god, I'm gonna wet myself. Oh, we did that last show. Okay. Oh my god, okay.
Moist, don't worry, you're exempt. You don't have to do this.
Okay, Moist. It is time for you to give me a number. Let me just plug in the first part of mine. I'm not blocking my number either, so I guess I'm just
Me
gonna
neither.
get
I don't
it.
know how. It's too much work.
All right, Moist. Give me the 4 digits.
Let me see. Let me tap in to the universe. 3, 7, 2, 1.
Okay.
Oh man.
I can use that one for me too. I can use it for my next round. My
Okay.
final
The
round.
cellular number you have called is not assigned.
Oh.
Please check the number and try to call again.
So it's not a real number.
Oh my god.
So I'll
no.
do another one.
372.
372 or 62. Okay, so I'm gonna do 3722 because you did 3721. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Please check the number and try
Oh
to
my
call
god,
again.
I'm not having any luck. I just keep getting people in Toronto.
That's
They've all
okay.
disconnected
I'll do
their
it.
phones. Okay, go ahead.
Don't
you
worry.
do it. You
I
do
see
another
you
one.
just trying to get out of the way.
Oh.
3721. Okay. It's fine. I'll just keep.
Oh
putting
yeah,
more
this
on
is
my
all
face.
on purpose. I'm completely trying to
3, 7,
sabotage my
2,
own effing game.
1. Okay, let me prep my water. Oh. prepping my water. Okay. Oh my god.
Prep the
it's
water.
dripping.
We're gonna get this. We're gonna get this. It's gonna work. It's gonna work.
Hi, is Moist Breezy there? Moist Breezy? Oh, I'm sorry, I must have the wrong number. Hi, this is Kisos, and I wanted to know if Moist Breezy can come out to play today. Yes?
The anticipation.
Hello? Imagine.
Oh my god, it's another answering machine.
I don't answer my phone. Who here answers their phone? Let's be real.
I do. But I'm also
Please leave your
78.
message for 707-631-3721.
There you go.
Contact! I got confused. I got flustered. I was like, what do I do first? Do I put the phone down? I don't need to hold the phone.
It doesn't get
at that
old.
point.
It does not
And
get
yet-
old.
Okay.
Okay, I'm just.
One more time, Corey.
Yeah, I'm gonna do, but Breezy, I'm just gonna put in random numbers, okay? So that you don't have to keep trying to come up with these complicated combinations, okay? So I'm just gonna put in something and we're gonna go with it. And if it doesn't work, I'm gonna do it again. I want one. Oh my god, I keep getting
Oh my
bad
God.
numbers. Hold on.
Just do your number neighbor.
Yeah.
That's what I did.
Yeah. That's good.
I did that with Lunar Tide. If y'all didn't see, they responded. We had a really wholesome chat. It was cute.
Hello?
Contact!
Hello?
Hello?
I just hung up. She might call back, and if she does, then we'll have some words with her.
Oh my God.
Do we want to do one more
Oh my God.
Kisos, or are we done with this game?
I think that was good.
That
I think
was
we
good.
ended on that high note of someone actually answering.
Yeah, I feel
That's
pretty
amazing.
satiated by that.
That was great.
Let's
what
talk.
a game.
It's a great game. I think that's something that hopefully there's someone else who releases the song Contact, because I would like to play that again sometime.
Yeah, true. Okay, we'll do it. We'll make a collab called Contact.
Oh, I like that for us. Okay, so let's get into some details about Moist Breezy, because I know that we would
Yeah,
have a
I have a
lot
lot.
to learn. So, Kisos, take it away.
Okay, first off, so I said this on the main show, and basically I met Moist Breezy at some point last year. I don't know, maybe I don't know. I saw her on the interwebs, and I was like, okay, I'm feeling it. But I hadn't fully fallen in love until like Breathless and Contact, and then recently, kind of recently, I was looking at her Spotify. You know, just like I do with all my friends, look at their Spotify, and I just started laughing again at her bio because it says Moist Breezy is an artist, and that's all. And her like main picture is her kind of like cheesy, like not quite like that, but it's like, yeah. And it's just like I wanted to know, first of all, how did that start? Was it like more from parody? Were you kind of like tired of branding because that shit is so annoying, or something else? How did it come to be?
Well, honestly, it was pure laziness. I think whenever I was like, oh, I should probably put something in here. I mean, I'm generally the type of person who, like, if I can come up with something, like, funny, I'd like to do that in those spaces. Like, back in the day when, like, Facebook first came about and, you know, people would put, like, I'm a pastafarian in their, like, Facebook
Oh, true, because
bio.
you used to
I
have,
would-
like, those
I
other,
would
like...
yeah, I would put that, but, like, you know, you put something weird there that's not really about... I feel like that's where I come from as a person.
No, but it
Um,
fits. Like, it's such a good, like, parody, because I know, well, for me, I kind of saw it as, like, I'm the type of person who, like, I do PR and stuff for a living, and I get so tired of it. I'm so tired of, like, thinking of all these fancy ways to make it sound cool. So just saying Moist Breezy is an artist, which also is, like, very true, because instead of, you know, it gets to the point, first of all. It's more than just
That's-
music, it's all this other stuff, so I thought it was perfect.
Well, it's stupid when you have to fill your bio with so many buzzwords and try to, like, be on trend or whatever. It's so annoying. So I really admire that. Just cut to the chase. And listen to the
Yeah.
music. Don't worry about my bio. That's none of your business. The music is.
None of your business. Don't
I
get to
think-
know me. Go ahead.
Well, there's another side of it too, is that I think I was talking to Corey about this before we fully went live. But this project this mixtape I'm releasing, I feel like this is the real beginning for me, because I put out music before, but I did a lot of different styles, and I've been in a bunch of different scenes. I was really trying out a bunch of different things, and I feel like now it's like I know who Moist Breezy is. So making a bio with my past accomplishments sometimes I feel like might distract from what I'm trying to build now.
That's a
Like,
really
oh,
actually good point.
I had a EDM song and this and that. Like, I don't know. Like, I feel like I'm doing a more pop thing now, even though I have some more like dance music background. So
I would say it's even borderline Europop a little bit too. Like I'm feeling those European vibes, and I'm loving. Like I'm obsessed with Europop. So you can imagine my delight when Contact came out.
Yeah, Kevin was comparing it to Wigfield. I don't know if she's an inspo or a fave of yours, but I was like, I hear that.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know Wigfield, but Aqua was definitely an inspiration.
Oh yes, I totally hear
I
that.
hear that. Oh yeah, because I
especially
read.
Breathless.
Yeah, I was gonna say you were kind of like. I read in a little interview that you were like, you wanted to make a Barbie girl or like Aqua style song, but obviously not the same thing. And that's kind of how it came to be.
I did of the Barbie girl song, and I was like, wait, I want to make something fun like this. So yeah, Breathless came, that was like my track where I was specifically, I was like, I want to do an Aqua thing with this. And that was the first track I made from this mixtape. It was the last track I made in New York, actually, last summer. And then, yeah, the rest of the direction of it came later when I was like, wait, I really love this song. I should be doing fun stuff like this rather than I was doing a lot of moody stuff for a while, like when I was working on what my mixtape would be. Like I had the song Italian Ice, and I had a whole mixtape that was in that vibe. And then I was like, once I quit my job, I realized that I feel like I was just moody because I didn't like working a day job. Like now I'm in a different environment. I feel much happier. I want to make brighter, happier music. I mean, you could theoretically say it's not completely happy, the lyrics in some of the songs. I don't know. People are always like, wow, this is like melancholy. And I'm like, this is my happy song.
Yeah. No, I feel that. I was gonna say though, yeah, Italian Ice had like a lot more like Lana vibes, which if you listen to Breathless and Contact, like you would never like expect that to be like the same artist. So first of all, also Italian Ice was in a freaking movie. Like how did that happen? It was in a movie called Every Son Is Also a Star, streaming now on Netflix, I think.
Oh my goodness.
So how did that happen?
So my old job, I worked I went to film school and I worked at a production company. It was mainly commercials, but we like represented these directors, and one of our directors actually directed that movie, and my boss was also like the producer, music supervisor on that movie, and recommended my song to the director.
That's awesome.
So yeah, one of those, I guess it's like a connection.
Well, it's not what you know, it's who you know and all that.
It's that
Ooh,
NYC.
daddy. Yeah, exactly. That's amazing to get that kind of placement. I mean, everyone dreams for that. And I mean, deserved, obviously. It's crazy. Kisos, you were mentioning something about late night show debuts. What?
Yeah. Well, I wanted to say one more thing. I had a brain fart for a second. But I just wanted to, since you said you worked in like a commercial and stuff like that, that makes a lot of sense because I feel like everything you do is very punchy. And so that makes sense because commercials, you know, you have like 20, 30 seconds to like capture people. So that makes a lot of sense because your video is like, you know, each moment is its own like punchy moment. And I mean, that's what most videos try to do, but not all of them succeed. So that's all. Take the compliment. You don't have to say anything. You can just
take it and run. Take it and run.
But yeah, I did see so you made a late night debut of sorts. And how did that come about? And can you tell the viewers what it is? Because I don't even know how to properly
tell all our readers, Moist Breezy.
Yeah, so what I do for like work, and I've been doing this for a while, is I freelance doing more visual type stuff for other artists, and I've been doing everything from like album single artwork to like live visuals for this band, The Knocks. another New York band. If you're familiar or not, you've definitely heard their music in a Coca-Cola commercial before. If you are not familiar with
Sweet.
them, they're one of those like if you don't know them, you definitely heard their music before somewhere. But yeah, they had a song with this band Muna, who may or may not know.
Right. Yeah, definitely heard of it.
And they were doing a live performance for Jimmy Kimmel. And in this age of Corona, I guess they didn't want to get together and have like two full bands performing and shooting somewhere. So yeah, I created this visual of a house, and I edited them into it to look like a live performance. Like the song, like they recorded it live, but each had their own video from a different place, and like visually I put it together.
Right, so it was like all windows, right?
Yeah, it was just like this house at night with lit up windows. One of the coolest projects I've gotten to work on.
Yeah, that's so cool. I saw that and I was like, oh my god. First of all, because it just looked amazing. It was another thing where I was just like, wait, she made this? Because I think before I even like knew that you like animated the backgrounds in the video for Contact and any of that stuff, I was just like, oh my god, wait, what? Hello, multimedia queen, like what? So yeah, that was really cool to have your work there, and then like also see that the artists actually like cared and weren't like asses about it, and they were like sharing you too and shouting you out and stuff. That was awesome.
Moist Breezy, can I make a request that you handle all of my visuals for the rest of my work for the rest of my life? Is that a possibility? That would be great.
Go up and up and up. Baby.
Yeah, exactly. Going up. Like I always have a trouble as an artist. Like I'm not a visual person, so I always have such admiration for people who can really like pull it together and take the song and represent it in a way that makes so much sense. Like I just loved your video so much today. But I mean, it's a talent that I wish I had. Unfortunately, someone stole it from me as a child. So,
oh god.
Oh no.
What's your next question, Kisos?
I just have one more
big
one, I guess, left, kind of about the Contact video and how, it's super different from your other videos. The music is obviously very different from your other videos. So I guess, what was it like we know now that you are also in like a different environment, so that helps too, but what was like the process of just, I guess, the timeline of like changing your music, because it's a big difference. So like kind of doing a whole new production style, and then also creating these like whole visuals and stuff. Like, just what was all of the work that went into that and the whole everything?
Oh well, I feel like there's a lot.
So like, how much time y'all got?
Yeah. We'll be here until 8.
That's a big ass question, I know, but.
Well, starting with like in terms of the musical style, I feel like in a way I sort of went to my roots in a bit. Like 5 years ago when I started, like I just started putting music up on SoundCloud. I was definitely doing stuff that was more in the realm of this stuff. But this is stuff that some of these songs are only up on SoundCloud, and so there's some of my most streamed stuff on like people keep listening to continuously, or like some of my very first tracks I posted on SoundCloud. Like in terms of my
let's
SoundCloud
celebrate
stats.
that.
Like the second thing I ever posted was this Katy Perry remix. That like people just still keep listening to that.
Really?
To this day, yeah.
Which song? Sorry, I'm curious.
It was Teenage Dream.
Okay, I'm making a note.
I made that right after Super Bowl performance. So I think last year, after I made Breathless, I was like, I had this like light bulb moment where I was like, oh wait, I should kind of be going back to. There was like a string of songs I had done that kind of fit in this sound. I was like, I should kind of go back to that, but update it, make it more more pop. So that was with the sound. It's like I was doing this, and then I was trying different stuff because I wanted to. Like I lost inspiration and was like really moody and angry all the time. So I tried to do like a darker vibe. Also, I love like artists like Lana and like that vibe. So it's like, oh, maybe I should be doing stuff like that. But then I was like, no, I think Moist Breezy is this more like brighter, aquatic, like Europop. I have all these influences, but like the sound of like Breathless and Contact, and I have a couple different sounds I'm exploring on my mixtape that are related, but like that's what I think I should be doing. And then in terms of the visuals, I think part of it comes from what I'm able to do with my resources. My computer, I have to update my computer because it's barely keeps up with what I'm doing, but like the backgrounds I made, yeah, it's like they're not very complex renders. They're kind of cartoony looking because it's much easier for me to render out on my computer and stay on a timeline. Like I don't want to wait for a week for like one
right, literally
like,
just
2-second clip to render. Yeah, it's also, I don't know, it's one of those things where like it makes sense to me in like what I've done artistically, where like this just feels natural to me. Originally for the video, actually, I had a different idea for what it should be, which is I released Contact as a single because I had this other video idea, and then I scheduled the release, and I started working on that other idea, and I was like, wait, the aesthetic is not right. So I found some references that are more in the Y2K 90s vibe that is really inspiring. Yeah, I'm just obsessed with the aesthetics and the vibe of the late 90s Y2K era. So I found some videos from that era to use as inspiration and started working on this video. And yeah, there was more inspiration that came as I was working on it. Like the whole like stage moment with the crystal background, like I shot that after I shot everything else because I was like, I think I need another scene, and I was like, this flower moment is kind of Thumbelina. Maybe I should do a reference
Thumbelina.
to like, have you seen Thumbelina? Where she,
yeah,
like, the
of course. Totally.
I'm like, that's an homage to that.
I love that. It totally makes sense now. Look at the clapping. yeah, it speaks to me because late 90s was when I was born, so it's one of those things where it really hits home. Kisos, keep it to yourself.
I hate you.
Keep it to yourself over there. All right, so I think
wait, I had one more question. I just remembered.
Jesus Christ. All right, go ahead, Kisos.
No, this one's really important.
It is. They're all important, and I want to know about. Yeah, go ahead.
I'm sure you get asked this all the time. Okay, well, one thing I wanted to say was, yeah, looking back at like your SoundCloud, all your first stuff, like it looks like everything you make now in terms of like the aesthetic. So that does make a lot of sense. But most importantly, I hate asking basic questions, but your name is so unique. I want to know if this was always your music name and what made you make it your music name, if not, or at all, and like keeping it, because it's very like a cheesy name. I love it personally. But it's very cheesy. So
that was my question too.
Yeah. So tell us about that.
Yeah, everyone wants to know where the name comes from. It's one of those things that started as a joke.
Like a nickname.
There's a bit of a story to it. Yeah, when I was in film school, actually, I had a friend who actually I collaborated with, Joseph Algranti. I did a whole bunch of vocals on his album that came out last year.
Okay.
But yeah, it's like he was producing more than, and I wasn't making music at all, but he found this musical I wrote in high school on my computer, and he was like, you should do vocals on my music. And I was also getting really into like EDM, and I was like, no, maybe I should DJ or something. And I made these weird fake joke raps for him whenever he asked me for vocals.
Oh,
and we're
okay.
like, we need a name for you, and we're like, oh, it should be like the worst name ever. And he was like, Moist Princess. So it originally started as Moist Princess.
Oh my
God!
God.
Wow, that's a horrible name.
Featured on Mario Kart.
Yeah. Oh my God.
I posted this like dumb like joke rap song on SoundCloud. That's not up there anymore. I took it, it's private. But some random person commented on it, and they're like, wow, trolling hard, keep it real, Moist Breezy. And I was like, wait, Moist Breezy? That should be my name.
Wow, so that person doesn't even know the full impact they had on your journey.
Yeah, this random person, yeah. But yeah, then it was my handle for like Instagram and just my social media for a while. And I just posted, when I started learning to produce, I posted something on SoundCloud under that. And I got I got into this whole internet music scene, and things started happening really fast without me expecting it. So the name kind of stuck because like I got like 1,000 plays on that SoundCloud track in one day. And then like the Katy Perry track was blogged about, which is like the second thing I posted. I started getting asked to play shows like immediately.
That's so
Oh, right.
amazing.
So you're like,
I
I
was
didn't have
like,
any
wow,
time.
music career.
Moist
Yeah,
Breezy's
I
like,
love
oh,
that.
it's actually so easy. All you need to do is put music up on SoundCloud and you'll be a success. But it's a testament to how good your stuff is. And
Yeah.
I
I
should.
think,
Oh,
yeah.
sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say one part of it is I've been really engaged in, like, I've been a huge music fan. Like, I would go to shows every other day, like every other night,
Wow.
constantly discovering new artists and different scenes. So I was definitely very engaged in music scenes, which I think was
It helped
why,
out.
like,
Yeah.
started, popping off.
Kisos has agreed to show everyone his Moist Princess. So, Kisos, if you want to get up and just show everyone right now. Thank you so much for indulging our questions, Moist Breezo. We have so many more, I'm
Breezo.
sure. Breezo. We have so many more, I'm sure, that we want to ask you about, but, I mean, there's just so much time in a day. We
There's
may
only
have
so
to
much
have...
time.
We might have to have Moist Breezy back as like a main Queerantine host sometime in season
Oh, for
3 when that comes
sure.
in.
I really wanted to, and
We're-
then I was telling Moist, I was like, I really considered kicking someone off the lineup to fit her in as a main host. So
We're-
season 3.
We're committing you to it, so just get ready, Moist Breezy. And it's a lot less frenetic than this show is, so you'll have
That's
a
true.
good time.
Oh God.
So I think what I'm going to do is switch around the order of things a little bit. We're going to do Squirt and Tell last today, but first we're going to play a game called Moist Breezy or G-Easy.
Love it. My 2 favorite musical artists.
My favorite musical artist, of course, G-Eazy. I look like his typical
I wouldn't
fan,
push him
sure.
out of bed though. I would not push him out of bed.
I would, quite frankly. All
Would
right,
you?
so oh yeah, for sure.
We'll get into that later, I guess.
We can get into it. All right, so basically what's going to happen is I'm going to provide sets of lyrics. I'm like moving at a motor fast speed. 5 sets of lyrics. You have to guess, Kisos, if they are Moist Breezys or G-Eazy's. Moist
God,
Breezy
okay.
will confirm whose is whose, and if you got it right after you guess.
I'm gonna be so embarrassed. Moist Breezy, I love you.
Yeah, well, we'll see about that, won't we? The truth will come out in the sunshine. All right, so number
He's
1.
never streamed her in his life.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm
exactly.
ready.
All of this is bullshit, by the way. Moist Breezy. No, okay, so number 1. I'll chase this feeling. Had you once and I'm wanting more. It's hearts you're stealing. Baby, you're a criminal. 5.
That's Moist Breezy.
Moist?
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's moist.
beautiful.
Oh!
Good job, good job.
Correct.
Okay, the next one.
Is that on Breathless?
No,
Or no
that's
Contact?
a feature I did. No, that's
Oh.
a feature I did on a Voice Sim song called Criminal.
Oh, I felt like I could hear it. That's a fine.
Okay.
I shouldn't expose
The
myself.
same theme. the
Then-
words, they're all same stuff.
I guess it just felt like you. Yeah, interesting. Okay.
All right, the next one that you have to guess whether it's Princess Moist or G-Eazy. I'm restless. You're keeping me up all night. I can't keep on without your touch.
That's Moist Breezy. That one's really easy.
How have I made this so easy?
Well, that was from the chorus.
I know. Okay.
Keeping me up all night. Ah.
Okay, next one. She said she can't feel her. She said she can't feel her face. Yeah, right now I can't feel my heart. For your feelings, there's no place. But you knew that from the start.
I'm gonna assume that's G-Eazy.
Who is it, Moist? That's
Yes, Jeezy.
one of Moist's favorite songs from G-Eazy, actually, strangely enough. Next. Okay, here we go. The next one is, hey, yeah, fuck with me and get some money. Hey, yeah, fuck with me and get some money. Hey, yeah, fuck with me and get some money. Yeah, fuck with G and get some money. So obviously that's an easy one.
G. I was gonna say Moist until you got to that
Yeah, I
point.
know. What
I
a
hope
dead
that's from the
giveaway.
mixtape.
It could have been a Moist Princess, like old rap track.
They
you know?
totally could have. Totally
Good point. Good point. Well, I'm gonna say that's G-Eazy since
Well,
you gave it away.
It's actually Moist Breezy, so you got that one wrong. All
Yeah, I
right,
bet.
so all right. So our final one is: take an aim and hit the target. I know you want to hit the jackpot, so let's bumper cars and ride. Love to play these games with you, cause in the end you'll be my prize.
Pretty sure that's not moist, and that's G-Eazy.
Moist Breezy?
That's Moist Breezy.
Yes!
Oh my god, what song?
Yeah.
Oh! It's the one
That's
with the
my-
car single art.
I think that's
No,
Breathless.
That's my feature.
Or no?
No, that's my
Okay.
feature on That Kid Arcade.
Oh.
Okay. So,
These are some deep
I gotta go
cuts,
listen
like,
to your features.
Yeah.
I tried to make it really hard by selecting features because I figured that would make it a little bit more difficult. And I also
Yeah.
snuck in a little laugh in that one so that Kisos would think that it was G-Eazy, but it is not.
I
so
think
actually,
that helped.
our punishment, Kisos, is 5 dips. So let's do them
Alright.
right now.
Let me do that dip,
All right,
dip on your
here we
dip,
go.
dip, dip.
We're not going to do them in sync because we can never get it in sync with today's
Yeah,
stuff.
no, we can't.
Alright.
I have extra shit in my
One.
room today, so
2,
I'm just gonna
3,
pretend I'm doing them.
4,
Hey!
5.
Hey, ladies.
All right. I hope you enjoyed
ladies.
watching that, Moist Breezy. We did that all for you. Okay.
Thank you.
So our next thing, of course, everyone's favorite, and how we're going to close out the show is Squirt and Tell, where Moist Breezy has 3 different things from her quarantine journey that have been essential. She's going to show us in Squirt and Tell. Take it away, Moist Breezy.
Oh, I can't wait.
Oh, so my first one is kind of related to Contact. Around the time I was writing Contact, I was really inspired by the color chartreuse. And
Oh.
I
Love
Okay.
that.
bought this, like, it's like a lime green sort of color. I bought this, like, sweatsuit. It's like a sweatshirt, and there's sweatpants.
Matching outfit.
Yeah,
Oh,
I was like, I
cute.
need, like, a comfortable, inspiring quarantine outfit since I don't really put on normal clothes anymore. And
Who
I was
does?
really inspired by the
Mood.
color green at that time. It was like, I don't know, it was a thing for me. That was definitely a moment of my quarantine. So that's my first one. My second one is, well, this is an empty container of this acai sorbet, which has been my staple go-to breakfast. Making my own acai bowls.
Ooh,
Kinda
what else
bougie,
you put in
but-
there? Like some chai seeds, some chia seeds, some. What are we doing?
It's like granola, strawberries, blueberries, banana, honey, honey peanut butter. That's my
Look at that health fest.
go-to
Sounds delish.
breakfast. And then I was going to say my skateboard, but it's dirty and I don't want to bring it up to my room. So instead, I'm going
Oh.
to. You're gonna love this. My custom moist towelettes. This is the last one I have here.
That is the best thing I've ever seen. You wait, are those branded with Moist Breezy on them?
Yes, these
Yeah.
are from like the early days when I would play shows. Like back in like my SoundCloud era, I was playing a lot of DIY shows. I made these as my business card. So these only have my
Oh
SoundCloud
my
on
god.
them. So I've been trying to get use these up so that I can make.
Uh-oh, did she freeze?
I think
No.
we died right at the end.
What do you mean we died? Don't die.
Not this stream. Just,
Okay.
Oh, she's back.
Oh, she's
Oh,
back. Okay,
One
good.
second.
Yeah, I froze. And so I had a small bag here, and I'm like, oh, it's the perfect time to use moist towelettes to get rid of these.
I
Whenever
love
need to
that
clean
so
something up.
much.
That's genius. Like especially for a show, everyone's sweaty.
Yeah, and I would just give them out for free. But there's funny stories where people did not know what they were. Maybe random people who would stumble into some shows I played, or I played at a bar or something. They'd be like, "No, thanks, I don't want your condom or whatever."
Yeah, that's an idea
That's not
too.
what it is. It's a moist towelette with my info on it. Why are you not excited?
That's so
But no,
cool.
some
It's-
people did love it.
It's super memorable too. If I got a moist towelette from someone that was branded with their artist name, I would absolutely love that. That's such a good idea. And quite honestly, I think you need to print new ones with the new information from the mixtape and everything, because I know when I order it, I would love to receive one in the mail.
Ooh, I was gonna say if people buy the mixtape, then you can send a moist towelette. It's only 50 cents. I'll pay for 5.
Yeah, get on making new ones and figuring out. I don't know. I'm maybe I should make merch in general. But yeah, I'd have to make new branded ones with my website because I now have a website and everything. So
I feel like Kisos' bedside table is just going to be filled with moist towelettes from Moist Breezy in the future.
They're so cute. I would literally like pin it to my wall or something.
I love it.
It's so cute.
Well, thank you, Moist Breezy, so much for taking time out of your Sunday afternoon to join us and for watching the whole show at Queerantine.
And on Labor Day weekend, too.
Exactly.
You could have
That
been
was
resting
so
the whole
kind
time.
of you. And we know you're a busy gal, so we really appreciate it. Is there anything that you want to share, Kisos, before we say goodnight? Good luck?
I think that's all. Stream Contact, stream Lunar Tide, stream Unhappy.
Contact!
Oh! That was not planned.
No, it wasn't.
That was not planned. I was going to say, if anyone else had any questions, I forgot to ask if anyone in the chat had questions at any point. If you do, DM Moist Breezy, because we're out of time.
We're out of time. Thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in. And thank you to you two wonderful people. And make sure to pre-order Moist Breezy's new mixtape coming soon. Bye, everyone.